We go again. In 3, 2, 1, go. God, I wonder if my chat is actually... Okay, let me actually reload the page. I don't know if chat has been just dead the whole time, since I was hosting someone previously. It should be good now. Grab the iron helm. Trigger the cutscene. Run back down. Thieves. Toroboda. Continue zooming. There are no breaks in this ride. And oh boy, is it the bumpy one. That was pretty nice. I liked that menu. Actually, let me check what my 451 is my best. I think we could bring it down a bit more. We could probably bring it down to 449 maybe? Or something like that. I think sub 450 is definitely doable. Since there's one break in there. Right, guard, please let me leave. Thank you. That first encounter was very early, so we are most likely getting a 3 encounter manner here. Yep. That's way too early for 2 encounter. I will break this sentinel here so that we don't get hit twice on a possible fail escape. I will run away from this next one though. Unlucky. We rolled the dice and we failed. That's not too bad. I will heal just in case. Like the last attempt, we were left like with 4 HP or something. I think that has happened in the past, or where we are left with only 1. And if we're down like 17 HP, that one too. Alright, he could please be nice and let's have a good night. Unfortunately, we don't get to skip one of the guard's turns, due to turn order being what it is. Ow, that hurts. Turn order is looking good for a quick heat coat. And now it's bad again. So we got slow heat coat, no guard turn skip, so we are probably losing around 40 seconds. And that's mostly because we got so many encounters on the way here. Okay, 40 is a bit too much. Maybe 30? 22, I mean, close enough. And now that we are done there, we can commence the Kate hunt once again. I'm sure everyone is absolutely thrilled. This is something you should probably tell your whole family about. Get them to join in. Maybe you could make some bets among each other. Will there be a Kate? If you're really confident that there will be one, will I get it before or after the 5th encounter? There's a lot to play for here. Also, there's can I make it to the save point? Alive. And after that, can I escape from the armadillo and the monkey? Okay, so here I will take some walking steps, and this doesn't really, I mean, it was not enough. If we can escape from this one, it's all good. We actually save time that way. Okay, cool. We save time by not having to save. Funny how that works. We save by not saving. Hilarious, I know. It's not a gold split though, I'm fairly sure. Yep. No, I mean, within 6 seconds of a gold split, I mean, not too bad. But cool, we got back quite a bit of time and we find the Kate right away. Perfect. Ah, nice. And now we just have to make it to the Scholar Shrine. And then all will be fine. I think I will probably be breaking most of the encounters here in the woods, depending on the turn order, just for consistency. Is a double? Yeah. Break the double rat. You usually get through those 2 first areas with only 1 encounter each. I think you usually get around 2 encounters here. I suppose 3 is possible. Though I'm not sure, do not quote me on that. I should be I should feel a bit better about just YOLO playing here, since we do have quite a large level difference compared to the enemies. That should increase our chances of escaping, but looking at my past track record, hasn't really helped too much. Arwoo goes the fox. Please let me just go. I don't know, there's just something about the fox that I really dislike. It's like I can never escape from them. Lizards don't feel as bad, but I guess, I mean... It would make sense that I get stuck on lizards just as often as I do on foxes. Ooh, we skip the extra encounter there. I think we got through with 2. Usually you get 3. Now here you also get 2, usually. I suppose we might get through with 1. I mean, who knows really, not me. Cool, excellent. This has been actually quite smooth so far. I'm surprised. Ah, so close. It's always the last lizard. Always the last lizard here to poop on the party. Okay, that was a few steps, it wasn't just 1 pixel like it usually is. That's totally fine. Okay, so now we make our way to the Scholar Shrine. Find a second Kate. God damn it. Alright, here I will try to walk to the Scholar Shrine. There is a chance that I get all the way there without getting an encounter. If I do get it, it's usually somewhere halfway through. Oh, so close. No. Okay. Ah, I should have healed. Oh, okay. This is good, this is good, this is good, this is good. This is very good. Oh god. This is super good. Ah, I haven't had this good a start in... feels like years. Okay. Let me get my notes ready so that I know what's going on if I ever forget things. Everybody get in here. Tell your mom, tell your grandma. Tell them Zazu is about to have a good Kate run. Let them join in. Alright. It's not a gold split. But it's a clean Scholar Shrine. Perfect. So what we did there is, since we got the Kate, we got a bunch of JP. That allows us to get to the Scholar Shrine. Unlock the Scholar job for Therion here. And since we have some leftover JP, we will also learn HP Thief already. And in addition to that, we learn Blizzard and Lightning Blast from the Scholar job. And that allows us to unlock evasive maneuvers, which allows us to run around mostly without getting random encounters. There are some exceptions where you could get unlucky and get an encounter. But for the most part, you shouldn't be encountering anything. As long as you make sure you don't take too many steps. And actually this is the first area where there is a slight chance of getting an encounter, since we do have to pick up this purple chest. That causes us to take a few extra steps. I won't give up yet. This is totally fine. That is definitely very unfortunate though. I wonder if like those shuffling steps actually count towards multiple steps instead of just a few. Like the way I moved right next to the chest when I failed to pick it up right away. I couldn't get the chest opening trigger to, you know, come up. Anyway, there we equip the Forbidden Dagger right away, so I don't forget it later. Dying there probably loses us around 45 seconds, which is definitely something we did not want to see. But there's plenty of time saved to be had along the run, so it's not the end of the world. Not yet. We're still very early into the run. Alright. We'll run straight to Cyrus and pick him up. His name is Cyrus and he's a scholar. Wow. What an absolute Chad. Also, for whatever reason, I struggle to remember what to do there on the on the choices. Don't mind me. Now we'll run straight to the boss. And we'll use a combination of HP Teeth and a medium Lightstone. We would hope for Cyrus to move before Russell's Elementals. And that way we could get rid of them before they get to do too many actions, as they could do some very long animations and we don't really want that. Okay, cool. Turn order is looking just fantastic. One way it could be better would be if Cyrus moved after Therion the second time around. Alright, so we lost around 40 seconds. That was a pretty good estimate. We get some Ice Soulstones there. I don't think we can actually use them for anything useful. But we have them if we ever need them for something random. I don't know if anything is weak to ice. And I suppose the stones do deal more damage than just the normal Ice Wind from Cyrus. On Therion we can use Blizzard, and I'm pretty sure that deals more damage than a small Ice Soulstone at this point in the game. Since Therion has the Forbidden Dagger equipped, and that boosts his magic stat up quite a bit. Now we'll do a quick detour to Ripple Tide, just to tag the area, so we can travel there later, or fast travel. On the way, we might find one random encounter on this area, or in this area. Optimally we obviously don't. If we do though, we'll most likely break. Okay. Please go first, Therion. Alright, that loses us some time. It's not the end of the world, but definitely a bit unfortunate. It's pretty random whether you get the encounter there or not. Now we return to Noble Court to do some errands. The last time we just started a chapter, now we'll actually pick some stuff up. Since we have Cyrus with us. This 30% is usually the bane of my existence, but now it went through right away. Which is nice. We'll follow the story, we'll pick up a Thunder L that we scrutinized from the lady at the entrance. Now we follow the story to the tavern. And after the cutscene... Oh god, I forgot to open the door. After the cutscene we'll steal 3 soulstone from this fine fellow. And clearly 80% is not enough for us. Okay, only 1 failure. Not too bad. Next up, we head to the house here, and that will be the end of our visit here. Now we return to Rippletide. We talk to Tressa and pick her up, have her join the party, and then we have to do her first chapter. Which is quite simple. On the way to the pirate cave, we will encounter 1 group of enemies, which will usually be a mix of birds and fish. I guess there's also a shell creature. Optimally, we use Therion's lightning blast to kill them. Otherwise, if he's going later in the turn order, we might have to use a medium soulstone, which, oh god, we're ambushed. That's not very nice. Cyrus goes first. I guess it doesn't really matter, so I'll... This. Losing more time to random encounters, really not something we need to see. And especially since we got ambushed, it was a bit unfortunate. And especially since it was 3 enemy encounter. I got 3 hits in, and then 1 of the birds went first the next turn, so 4 hits total. When usually we get to kill them all in one go on the first action. But sometimes it do be like that. Not much you can do. Yeah, so Mika Mac here, we would hope for one of the characters to go before, and then okay, this is fine. Therion has the HP Thief, Mac as he's a bit tankier than Mick, and then one of our other characters will use a Thunder L. That will be enough to take out with them both. Very nice. I'm actually kind of vibing. I'm feeling good. This is nice. Alright, and now what? And now we'll do a long exploration section where we do a bit of traveling. We go through the highlands to the coastlands. On the way we'll pick up the warrior shrine and the merchant shrine. And then we'll also pick up a few chests. After being done with the shrines, we'll head to the Sunlands. There we'll tag Wellspring, where we will be doing Therion's Chapter 3. And after that we will get some more chests. We'll visit some catacombs and loot those as well. And then finally we'll visit the great city of Marsalim for some deals and just looting. But yes. And now to the place, the thing, the merchant shrine. Actually called the Shrine of the Trader and not the merchant. So in this current split we should be able to save around 30 seconds, maybe a bit more, as we'll be skipping an item that I did pick up on my PB for safety reasons. It basically gives us some more money to play with for the final 3% steal. So what's going on here? This is a somewhat peaceful section of the run, giving us some time to talk about things, if there is anything. Today the weather here in Finland, it was quite windy actually again. It's been a bit windy for the past, actually the whole week, now that I think about it. And well, it's already very dark outside, which I suppose is to be expected. Not sure how bright it is in other parts of the world currently. I guess I would be more interested in the light situation for countries in the same or around the same time zone. I actually don't know how bright it is near the equator. It is currently 6 PM over here in Finland. And it is very dark. There's a slight chance to get an encounter on that previous screen, and I'm quite happy we didn't get it. I actually wonder if the type of movement you take affects your encounter rate. Like, does walking diagonally, does it save steps, or is it the same amount of steps as just going, say, down and then right? Or does it somehow multiply the steps even more than just going the long way, quote unquote? I suppose if someone could look into the code of the game, we could probably figure that out, but I'm not one of those people. Although I did do some computer science in university. It really wasn't my forte. I took a few steps to the right there that I really didn't need, and there's a chance we get an encounter here, which is why I'm a bit worried. Okay, and we're caught by surprise. That's just fantastic. So, this is one of the two areas in the run where I should have guaranteed time save, but now we actually lose time. In my PB I have, or I pick up the quote-unquote safety item, and I also take a safety save here on the way out, I think. Like, I could save right here after we come back, so that even if we die, at least we get back to the save point. Come on. That's so bad. I think this run's dead. I mean, it might not be the end of the world quite yet, but it is looking a bit doomed. I will not safety save. I refuse. We need to save that 5 seconds. And if I had just safety saved this time, we could have saved so much. We could have been saved from those 2 deaths. Or at least we could have taken the first death and then recovered easily. No. But sometimes that is how the cookie crumbles. Why does it always keep happening? Anytime it looks like I might be doing well, something bad happens and... Chicken! The chicken cheered me up. We're back in the game. No worries. Okay, we're done there, and now we go to Boulder Hall. Okay. Next up, we head towards Northreach, as that is where Therion's Chapter 4 will take place. Return to the forest and back into the cold. Bonk into some trees for RNG manip. Definitely RNG manip. So how many random encounters have we hit? We got the one in Forest of Purgation once. Thankfully only once. Then we got the one on the way to Ripple Tide. And then we got double or 2 encounters in the Marsalim Catacombs. That's a lot of unfortunate random encounters in one run. Like 3 that will just kill you. Here we do some jobs. Hold on, you need to do insight, you need to learn hard help. You need to learn hard help as well. So, now we start heading up the mountain. Our final destination being Northridge. On the way we will encounter 2 lizards. And we need to survive that encounter. We need one of our merchants to use hard help bandits to break them, and then we need to use a soulstone. Okay, great. Like this, and then we use a soulstone and a bone. Yeah, let's use a fire one. The element of the stone does not matter here, unless the one using the stone is Therion. Currently Therion has the Forbidden Dagger equipped, and it reduces any fire or shadow damage he does by 50%. And that won't be enough to kill the lizards. So, you don't want to use a shadow or fire soulstone with him. Any other element is fine. And it will kill the lizards. And now we're back in Noble Court. We'll start off with triggering this cutscene here. And then we'll do some stealing, some purchasing, and some scrutinizing. I left scrutinizing this person for now. Or I didn't do it earlier because Cyrus was quite low level. And now our chance to succeed on it is higher thanks to Cyrus being higher level. And I still managed to fail it once. Even at 84%. I'll actually do a menu right here. You're supposed to optimize, get the empowering stuff on, equip the Viper Dagger, jobs, get armor corrosive, swap back, you learn Blizzard, swap back, and you learn Blizzard as well. Then, oh god, we need to heal up Therion. Therion! And now we'll keep running around town, doing these errands. We have one more steal to do after this. And that one is 80%. And looking at our previous luck with 80 and 84%, we might actually fail. But we do have 3 attempts, I think, left, so we should succeed here. Alright, nice. Very cool. Okay. Everything should be in order for us to tackle Orlick's Mant right now. I will scroll down just in case, so I can check what to do in the boss fight if I somehow forget something. There's a chance we get an encounter here. We really hope to not get it, as it loses us some time. If we do get it, however, which we do, and again, we can use a large soulstone to get rid of them quick, and we get ambushed. Just great. Actually, I might just... Oh god, someone might die here. Okay, cool. I'll just get them. Okay, let's see here. I might want to heal. No, Therion only took like 100 damage, he's fine. Famous last words. I will heal him. Just in case I don't want to lose here. Just because Therion took a random hit from a random encounter. So Therion will start off with an insight. You will do a blizzard. Please hit Therion. Alright, thank you. So Therion will use insight here to make the enemies focus on him. Optimally, we would have wanted our merchant scholars to move before the guards so that they break them before they go. But unfortunately, we can't really affect that too much. Now we'll use armor corrosive on the big guy to reduce his defenses. Dressa and Cyrus will now chuck some large soul stones. This will get rid of the guards. Thunder. And now we have to break the guy. And finish off with veterans. Let our wallets speak for us. Alright. Nice. We did get the unfortunate random encounter, but somehow we almost save a whole minute here. Which is definitely nice. We do still have to, you know, catch up. Now we head to Wellspring. For Chapter 3 Shenanigans. Here we have to go to the tavern. We need to steal some booze from this drunkard. We get it on the first try because we are so cool. Also thanks to us being slightly higher level, thanks to the early Kate XP. That definitely helps. Also, I forgot to give Cyrus sidestep. In our last menu, I will have to remember to do that later. That's very important. I'll do it in our final menu. When we have to swap him over to Warrior for a second. Okay, so once again, there's a chance to get an encounter here. The encounter is more or less deadly. We don't get it this time. If you are a real baller, you steal from the guy outside the black market there. But since we are cowards, we will run all the way back to the tavern for a slightly easier steal. This one is, I think, 65%. The one in front of the black market is 3. Okay. We did have some bad luck there with the steal, so we don't necessarily save as much time here as we're supposed to. I forget how we usually save time here. I think maybe Therion died to Gareth on my PB. That's definitely possible. So here we encounter some bandits. We'll use a medium soulstone of the light variant. And then we will also... oh god. Light them and then some bandits. Definitely lost some time there to the menu confusion. Also, Therion does not level up here, so we'll have to heal him manually. And we might actually be running out of grapes here. Alright. Therion is back to full. He's equipped with all our HP and defense boosting items. And now we face Gareth. Gareth? Yes, Gareth. And I guess we can't keep up with Gareth, so instead we'll incite and pull the aggro onto Sire, onto Therion. Cyrus will use Blizzard here to chip away at the Gareth's shields. Jessa will defend to go first next turn, then she will hire some veterans to kill off the goons and also breaking Gareth simultaneously. Therion will set up Armor Corrosive here, set up for the kill, and Cyrus will defend. To use veterans at the start of the next turn. Not mercenaries. That would have been super bad. And then Therion will finish off with a boosted HP Thief. Not Armor Cross. I think we should be able to save some time in the next split as well, since we are... What are we? We have one extra large soulstone still left. We didn't have to use it in Orlic's Man, since we got the break with bandits instead. Looking back, maybe I should have used the L. I'm not exactly sure which is faster. Okay, pick up the chest here and then face off against some goons. For these goons we have to use double mercenaries on both of our merchants. If Therion goes first, he will have to incite once again. This could actually be a bit scary since the bandits go before Therion can get an incite off. Please don't kill Tressa. Thank you. Will incite just in case. So the bandits attack him now. Then we finish off their shields with another set of mercenaries. And then we'll use a large soulstone and a medium. There we actually save some time, because usually I have to use 3 medium soulstones. As at this point I've usually used my large soulstone on the encounter in Orlic's Man's freaking garlic man. Bonk against some house walls for good luck. Now we follow some cutscenes, and after those are done, we'll get to the fun part. I think the PB here is on a pretty tight margin, as the 2 most RNG heavy parts of the run are still in front of us. I guess we'll see how that goes. Okay, now we trigger this cutscene and then we'll start stealing. Okay, cool. 1, 2. Hello, anime fan. What is going on? How are you doing? Wait, one more. I wonder why Streamlabs does the thing twice. That's a bit weird. Two, a 3, 4, 5. Okay, debating on gaming, watching or reading. I'm doing pretty good as well. I had a nice nap. I tried to get some Kates earlier, and it didn't work out, and I got super sleepy. So I took a nap. Now I feel better. This run, however, not feeling it too much anymore. We started off pretty solid and then got screwed over by some unfortunate random encounters. I think we died 3 times in total to random encounters, which really shouldn't happen. What were you thinking about perhaps playing or watching or reading? Spill the beans. As I watch my PB chances just fall through my fingers. Recent game called Blue Reflection, but might also watch anime. Oh yeah, Blue Reflection came out quite recently, right? Was it like a global launch or just a Western launch? I feel like I might have seen some fan art of the game even before this. Cool. Might watch an anime, not sure. Got it figured out. A few days ago. Global, yeah. Okay, here we unequip all. We can't keep anything because we are bad at stealing. Equip the bracelet, then do jobs. You swap over to warrior. Get 2 skills, doesn't matter. Go back, get sidestep, because I forgot to do it earlier. Then go here, get shackle. Get this, get that, perfect. Learn some skills. Fleet foot, you learn cover. And then heal everyone up. Great, perfect. Sell our stuff so that we have enough money for veterans. Okay, I think we need 1 more. Cool, let's get the hell out of here and face Darius. Yep, this is Kate, and that's exactly why we had to do resets. So I did 5 resets before, or on the previous stream, then I got super tired, took the nap, and then we did 1 reset, and then we got the Kate. Oh yeah, it's been painful, alright. I've been trying to get a Kate since... Or, not a Kate, I've been trying to get a PB with a Kate since... I think the start of this month, so I guess 2 weeks only, but I mean... It's a sizable amount of time for me at least. And it's definitely mentally draining. When you start out with a new route, it's kinda nice because you always keep improving quite easily. but when you get to this point, it's very hard, especially when you rely on a Kate. But it's not all that bad. I think grinding for a Kate would be a bit more okay on any other route, since here you can just lose the run very late because of the 3% and Darius being mean. Anyway, here we're going to Cyrus. Jessica can't do anything, so she'll just defend. Cyrus will sidestep. Therion will shackle, so we'll leave the next turn. Then he's gonna get angry. Jessica will start trade winding. But I think one of the things that have kept me sane has been doing some Golden Axe runs here and there, as they are quite, well, easy and fun and short in a way. You don't need to stress too much when doing those. Definitely a nice change of pace. Here you have to defend, so you can break next turn. You have to L yourself again, so you can do stuff. And then we go for the break and the kill. Therion will use the last soulstone that we still have left. And Cyrus will finish with the veterans. Interesting that we actually got the gold split there previously. I really wasn't expecting that. And command load. And time.